Hi, my beautiful Pisces. Happy birthday. Welcome back to Queen Cup Tarot. Just getting ready right now to do your March 2019 tarot readings. For those that are new, welcome. Don't forget to please like, share, subscribe. Okay? If you're watching, please be supporting the tarot readers that you're watching by liking, sharing, and subscribing. For those that are reoccurring, thank you for all the support. Like, you guys really know how to show up and show out. You know, it's been a little bit, it's been touching, honestly, the support, people reaching out. You guys haven't seen me in a few weeks. People have been emailing me, asking me if I'm all right. Like, I'm all right. Thank you. So I appreciate you guys. I really do. For those that have booked personal readings with me, or who have received free readings, regardless, connecting with you has been amazing. I hope all of you are well. Everybody I've connected with is going through some shit. Like I said, I read for a collective of people going through, actively and consciously going through ascension in some shape, form, or fashion. Meaning whether they're looking for career or relationship advice, all of it is pertaining to the development of them. These are the people that I resonate with and that resonate with me and say, hey, I want to tap into this. So long and short, thank you all. A bitch is a little overwhelmed at all the love I've received from you guys, so thank you. I do have a couple of shout outs. Okay, I do want to, and I'm very not weary, but I'm careful, because there's been readers that I've shout out and then I go to their page a couple months later and then I'm not feeling them anymore, or I don't feel like connected, right? So keep it with a grain of salt. If you resonate with somebody, you resonate with them for a reason. So stick with that. But like I said, there's a lot of people that come to my channel that are going through ascension. They're looking for ancient knowledge. They're trying to tap into ancient knowledge within themselves. Okay. And I believe there's a couple of readers that can help you do that in addition to myself. Hey. So, first of all, I want to shout out Saltwater Heals Tarot. She was one of the first personal readings I ever did. She reached out to me. I connected with her, did a reading with her, and she hailed me up. She was on a live, hailed me up, and I had at least a couple hundred people reach out to me, I'm sure, just on account of her. So thank you. You the homie, I appreciate you. Empress in a making. Her delivery with her readings is really good. She's funny as fuck. So, and like I said, if you don't, go and check her out. If it doesn't resonate, don't leave a fucking comment. Just move on. Okay. Otherwise, definitely, guys, go check her out. Hail her up for me as well. Tarot from Beyond. That is, I reached out to her a long time ago, offered her a personal reading. I had my channel going, but it was nowhere the size as it was now. And she's actually one of the people I consulted about, doing personal readings and trying to make this a career. And she gave me a lot of really powerful guidance. She is fierce. She is going through personal things, as we all are. So again, go check her out, go hail her up. If it doesn't resonate, move on. Okay. And then, of course, there's Angelic Ascensions and Angelic Guidance. Those are two personal favorites. A new channel that I found. And guys, somebody timestamp this, so because people like to just get straight to the reading, but I only see you guys really once a month, so I like to spend the time. I came across Hourglassed by Jazz. Okay. That chick is ancient. She's young. She's like, I don't know, maybe 24, 25, some shit. That girl has ancient knowledge inside of her. Now, what's funny is there's going to be some of you people on this channel that go and check her out, and you're a bit shocked by her delivery. Okay? If you feel uncomfortable by her delivery, the whole purpose, the synchronicity of you going to that channel and even hearing this and going there and checking it out is you need to get past that. Because there is ancient knowledge that girl is sharing with the collective. I think young people in particular need her. So guys, definitely go check out Hourglassed by Jazz. Okay. And then I did a personal reading for a client of mine. Her name is Crystal in My Bra Tarot. She's starting a new tarot channel. And I said I would totally shout her out. Guys, let's show her some support, help her build this up. She's trying to make this a career for herself, you know, and really follow her life path. So guys, all those guys, you know, anybody else I missed, Ramblin' Mike is a personal favorite. A lot of his videos taught me how to learn how to read tarot. That's the granddaddy of tarot on YouTube. So shout out Ramblin' Mike, guys. Let them know I'm showing them love as well, and that you know, you show them love as well, because this should be, we're all doing one and the same. There is this low-key competitive vibe with the tarot readers. I think it's a joke. I just want to make that clear. I think that shit's a joke. If you're out here trying to compete with tarot readers, it defeats the whole purpose about what we're trying to do here. It's angel gang, or it's nothing. It's low vibrational, right? So let's share, you know, go out, support those guys, show some love, guys. And again, thank you for the love that you show me. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And I'm happy that these readings are resonating on a deep level, and that you're able to get, you know, emotional healing. Some people have been messaging me talking about, you know, they'd be crying during the readings. That's purging. That's exactly what these readings should be doing. That's exactly what frankincense will do as well, which I am going to start selling and shipping out. A lot of people have been asking me about this. This is straight from Somalia. This is purer than the Vatican. Okay, like it doesn't get, I mean, there's still bark pieces on it. Okay, so I'm going to, the problem is it's you know, you can't just get pounds of it, right? So I want to try to sell, you know, small burns of it. But this really helps with the purging as well. So anyways, guys, enough of me chatting. That's a really long intro. Somebody timestamp 6 or 7 minutes. Timestamp prior to the prayer. Please, you guys know I'm really anal about that. I don't like when people timestamp after the prayer. It just seems so disrespectful to me. So please, guys, just keep that in mind. I am going to use the Angel Tarot deck. I'm ordering a couple new decks. They're absolutely phenomenal. I almost wanted to wait to do the March readings just to get them, but then that would probably be mid-March, or it'd be too late. So you'll most likely get your Aprils, or any live or whatever random videos I end up doing. You'll probably get them. They're dope. I'll keep it secret for now. But I'm going to use the Angel Tarot deck by Jane Wallace. Haven't used it in a while. Been really inspired by the Wild Unknown Tarot deck by Kim Kranz, which is absolutely a stunning piece of work. The Aries February video inspired me to buy it. But yeah, let's get into the reading, guys. We're going to do a 9-card spread like usual. All right. And yeah, before we do anything, we take our matters to the Lord. Guardian angels, Father God, thank you for your unconditional love and guidance. Thank you for connecting me with the collective. Right now in particular, I ask you to connect me with the collective of Pisces during their birthday month. Any messages surrounding their abundance, their sustenance, their ascension, their development, the relationships closest to them, please allow me to communicate these messages to them clearly and in a way that will help them and make them feel supported and secured. Thank you, Holy Spirit, Father God, for your unconditional love and guidance. We are absolutely nothing without you. Amen. All right, guys, I'm for it. I'm ready. Me ready. I missed you guys, but I have to take the breaks. And I mean from everything, from the comments, from the videos, from everything. I can't just be online like that. I'm an empath. Got to disconnect. I go into my own world. All right. Give it a couple more shuffles here. This is for Pisces for March 2019. Let's see what's going on with you guys, where you're at with your ascension, what's going on with the relationships closest to you. Let's see. Sorry, guys, for the long-ass intro. I had to get those shout-outs out, you know, and I know you guys are good with the time stamping, so I'll definitely try to pin them. Okay, and I'm still doing the free readings, guys. So keep hashtagging need a reading in your comments, because that's how I'm picking them. So just keep continuing to do that, guys. All right, and I think I'm ready to get started. Your overall energy for March, my beautiful Pisces. Wow. I'll be honest, the first thing I thought when I saw this is don't party too hard. For some of you, you know, some of you might have been really in thought, in emotions, going through deep purging, going through a lot of heavy stuff over the past 4 to 7 months. And it's like now your birthday month's coming around and you're kind of ready to enjoy that, however that looks for you. That could be spending money. Maybe you've been saving a lot. Maybe you went through some financial hardships and now you're really you want to, and maybe you're not even really in a position to, but you're wanting to maybe spend a lot of money, indulge in a lot of partying, doing something, and maybe you're being prompted to execute some kind of control, or maybe this is the control you have to have when you're wanting to maybe indulge in fancy food, drink, shopping, expenditures. Okay. The four of Pentacles is holding on tight. For those that have been waiting, this could be reflective of waiting. I get waiting, holding on tight for circumstances to change so that you can loosen up a little bit. But yeah, that's just your overall energy. But let's go into your spread, guys. Like usual, I will show you your cards. Okay. Wow. So with the first card out being the 9 of Swords, some of you are straight stressing about cash. That's straight stressing about monies. And that doesn't mean necessarily you're broke. It could. It's more about like how they're being managed. Is there enough for the plans that you're making or the expectations that are on you? It's stressing about it, really. Stressing about cash, stressing about having enough, right? Stressing about what you can't do because you haven't acquired more. It's, let's see. Wow, 2 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. So some of you might be in a position where you're having to, some of you got to cut the generous. If some of you are being overly generous and you're not in a position to be generous, you're going to end up at the 5 of Pentacles, which is being left out in the cold and being broke and not having enough and living damn near in a car. It's like sometimes maybe what the stress is that there might be demands on you or pressure on you to support someone else financially, because it's like the 6 of Pentacles is here, which is like generosity, balance, give and take. But it's like, I'm getting the impression with this card. Ooh, I just seen another synchronicity here, but let me get this message out. Some of you might feel pressured about the image you created about how supportive financially you can be. Maybe you're not actually in a position to be as generous as you have been. And you're kind of stressing about that because maybe your bank account statement is really reflecting the truth about this behavior or about this over generosity or this lack of balance, right? Maybe you're giving too much, going bankrupt, and this person isn't giving you enough. And you really need to juggle whether or not you're going to continue being generous and supportive. There's a stress surrounding what it is you're giving, your expenditures. And I feel like these expenditures, when I saw this, I thought, partying, drinking too much, shopping, all this. But now it seems like it could be the support that you're offering to someone else. Or maybe someone is being supportive to you and under the pretense that you're just as generous and supportive when you're not. Maybe you are just as generous, but you're not in the position to be as generous and supportive as they are. So it's like this imbalance here. But what's funny is the 2 of Pentacles. 2 plus 4 equals the 6. I don't know what that really means yet. So I guess I have to keep pulling in order to understand what that synchronicity really means. I'm telling you the synchronicity because it might resonate with you already. It's like 2 plus 4 equals the 6, which is the mutual give and take. So some of you might be in a position to do it, and it's just a matter about, do you want to? And you're a little bit stressed about maybe the pressure that somebody's putting on you to be a little bit more forthcoming in a relationship, partnership, or something like that. It's like maybe somebody has... If you're the one being generous, like it's like, so say this is, because this is 2 people, this is mutual give and take. It's like someone's only giving 2 and the other one's giving 4. It's imbalanced currently. because the goal, the objective is the Six of Pentacles. And right now, someone is giving more than the other. So there's some kind of harmony in a relationship, but it's like that's not sustainable. And that's why there's the Nine of Swords, which is the stress, because it's like the only reason why there's some kind of balance right now is because someone's picking up the slack. That could be you, that could be somebody else. You know, if you're feeling like, well, everything's good with my relationship, I get anything I want, then you might be the one that's only putting 2 pentacles in the situation. And you might be the person that's being juggled in thought by the other person who's putting the 4, if that makes any sense. You know, just saying, folks. All right. Okay. Your 4th card out is the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. So it almost looks like the stress is that I see 2 people who ultimately, I mean, everybody wants the 10 of Pentacles, but I see 2 people that are actually putting effort surrounding it. It's just that somebody is outweighing that. Someone's closer to achieving this. Someone's more matured in their approaches of achieving this. It's like maybe maturity. Maybe somebody's questioning whether somebody, like I said, the person who's putting 4 might be stressed out because, one, the burden associated with having to carry the weight. And what I say weight is this balance, right? That could be achieved, that has been achieved, that should be achieved, whatever. It's like it's out of balance. And the person who's giving more is closer, inevitably, to the 10 of Pentacles. Financial abundance, security, maturity, all that. They're the one that's stressed. Not just because of the burden, but because they're feeling like the person who's putting less is taking them back and away from the 10. This person who's feeling very closed in, wanting to hold their shit to themselves, maybe be a little bit recluse, focused on their foundations and applying what they have to it. They feel like they should have been at the 6. Someone's holding... Pisces, it might be a Gemini that's holding you back, or some kind of twin flame connection. But there is a sense somebody's feeling like they're financially or in this 3D world being held back from their career, their dreams, their, those kind of things. It's not so much spiritually being held back. It's more like materialistically. Maybe somebody wants to move to a better home, but the other person involved has bad credit. Like, I don't know. It's like someone's bearing the weight of a relationship or partnership financially. Now, this could, when I say partnership, this could be siblings. If you live with a sibling, the older or one sibling might be feeling like they're bearing the burden and they're struggling. Like this other sibling they're taking care of is actually negatively impacting their own abundance and achieving their own stability, right? And it's tough, right? Because it's like I see the intentions here. It's like wanting to help, but it's like somebody needs to create boundaries here. Someone needs to create boundaries. I'm getting that. Some of my Pisces need to create boundaries financially. Maybe the cross watcher needs to create boundaries financially with this Pisces. It's like someone is taking advantage. I don't have any 7, so I don't want to allude to that. It could just be a capability thing. Maybe somebody isn't as capable in this aspect of running a household, building stability and financial abundance as the other person is. But at the beginning, I did get the sense that maybe somebody was pretending to have an equal amount. Maybe it was 3-3 at a time, and now it's slipping into 2-4. Right? So somebody started slipping and the other person took the weight. And that person is stressed, whether you or the other person involved, okay? And it could be business. This could be any kind of partnership, not just romantic. I do general readings, all right? This is in the center of your spread. So it's almost like this 9 plus this 1 equals a 10. It's like the stress, like I said, it's not sustainable. There's an imbalance within a relationship currently that's not sustainable. And it's about... The truth of it is at the center of this. So this is probably a truth you've had for a while now, but it's at the forefront. It can't be denied. And maybe your bank account is showing that. it's like you can't avoid it. There's receipts now. And that's where I think the stress came from, because I think this imbalance could have been for a while, but if it works, it works, right? Maybe people were cool with that imbalance and it was fine, but it's like, if it's not, like I said, it's not sustainable. The person who's carrying the weight's going to get tired. And the truth comes about to that person, whether you or this other person. Somebody comes to the understanding that it's like, okay, I've been putting more. And maybe I always knew I was putting more, but now maybe I'm not so cool with it now, because it's actually negatively impacting my ability to acquire the 10 of Pentacles. And really, the 10 of Pentacles to me is like the doubling of a salary, which usually happens when you meet somebody equally as abundant and as prosperous and as driven as you are, and is capable. Because I am seeing that there is an issue of capability here. Somebody just isn't as capable, and that's not for us to judge or demonize. It's for you to create boundaries and say to yourself, okay, do I need to shit or get off of the pot? Because what happens is, a lot of times we refuse to see the incapabilities of people, because then we would actually have to accept the fact that it's not something we should be proceeding forward with. Right? And then our codependency is being challenged. Right? So it's like, no. Somebody can avoid this. Because even though the person who's putting less of these pentacles, there's something they're doing to compensate for this to have gone on. There's something you're getting, and it could just be these two pentacles. You know, the companionship. Maybe there's a sexualness. Maybe there's companionship. Maybe this person does certain things for you that help you, that it's like, it makes it almost, you've told yourself it's worth the extra that you put in. And now the truth is coming out that it's balance that you're looking for and that you need. And maybe there's a sense of resentment that's coming, because like I said, with the 9 of Swords and the Ace, that's an ending. 9 plus 1 is 10. So a lot of my Pisces could be thinking about ending this. And if Pisces, this is if you are the 4, which I believe you are, because this is your overall energy. If you're the one giving too much into a relationship, you're thinking, whether the 10 actually happens, because like I said, the 10 of Swords isn't here. It's the 9, the stress, plus the truth that makes you think and contemplate the ending of an imbalanced relationship, or at the very least, the ending of the imbalance. So this could be you creating the boundary to say, okay, look, those other two, that other pentacle that I've been carrying the burden of for you, I'm going to need it back, or you're going to have to take it. You're going to have to take it back so that it's back to 3-3 again. It's back to 3-3, both people being equally generous. I hope you guys are seeing this number synchronicity that I tapped into here, because it's hardcore, right? It's hardcore. Like I said, 9 plus 1, that's 10. 2 plus 4, that's 6. We've got the 6 of Pentacles here. We have the 10 of Pentacles right under the 9 of Swords, and beside the Ace of Swords, that's the 10. So you are thinking about the ending of something you believed was once prosperous, or that you did invest into to get the 10 of Pentacles at some time. All right, guys, let's keep going. Hope you're with me. We're 23 minutes in. Got to get it going. Got to get it going. Boom, the Knight of Cups. It's funny, because I think that if you communicate, because I think a lot of this is in thought. I think a lot of this is in thought, like Swords govern thoughts and communications. It's like thinking about, how am I going to communicate this imbalance to somebody? Shit, the person that's giving less might be feeling really inadequate. Like, let's not demonize the person who's giving less. There's who knows why, but it looks like there's someone who's trying to work on being more emotionally available, stable, offering. This is preparing an offering, because he's doing all this jazz to this cup, and then he has every intentions of getting off his ass, picking up the cup, and go taking that somewhere, wherever that is. And I personally think it's the person who is putting in less. Now, I do need to address something. For a small portion of you, the person who is putting in less is putting in less because they're juggling 2 people. And the stress is knowing the truth about that. If it doesn't resonate with you, then this isn't about you. This is, you already know the reason why. You've been thinking of it the whole 25 minutes about the imbalance. You were already thinking it before I said it. And if that's the case, then that is the case. But if you were resonating with the message and you didn't think of third party, then it's not. This is an imbalance. In any kind of partnership, it's not about third party. But for a small portion of you, the reason why you're not getting an equal give and take from someone is because they have their pentacles somewhere else. And they're juggling their pentacles with you and somebody else. Okay? And if that's the case, I'm sorry about that. But I'm not sorry, because the fact of the matter is you're stressed because you know you deserve better and that you're capable of getting better, period. Okay. This Knight of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Very well could be. Okay. But you know, you guys, that could be you. You know. I see that as being you, actually. Because it's the only court card out right now. And it's you. I don't see you taking action yet about this situation. I think for a lot of you, you might have just realized how imbalanced a certain partnership is, whether business or not. If it's an employer, then you might be realizing that your employer's been taking advantage of you. It's like you're not getting enough. You know, you're not getting enough from an employer or your tenure there. Or even forget the tenure. It's just like the way the whole thing is set up, it doesn't make sense. Like you're always going to be giving more than you get. But if it's a person, you know, or yeah, a relationship, a partnership of some kind, I see you taking all of this information. It's almost like you transmute the stress into, you stop fighting. It's almost like all the downloads you're getting about this imbalance, you first take it in and beat yourself up about it. Sorry. And then you transmute that. It's like you had to think of the ending in order to come up with the truth. The truth is about, one, what this Ten of Pentacles really looks like for you, meaning you take an inventory, a check of everything you bring into a relationship, and then that becomes the blueprint of what you're looking for in a partner. Okay? Because for those of you who haven't really tapped into that, there's a good chance that if you write down all the things that you desire and fantasize about in a partner, you probably only have half of a list yourself that you present out or have available to the world. So it's important that when you write that list, you don't just write it and put it in a box and say, God, send me that man. No, 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 no. Most of the reason why you need to write that list is to inventory check if you have what it is you want in a partner. Okay. Karmically, that seems to me what's happening in your own personal ascension, why you're being challenged and you're stressed out about these things. It's because you're supposed to be men. You're supposed to be. The frankincense is so magical. I had to take a moment. I'm going to sell you guys these. I'm gonna start bottling it and shipping it out because, and I'm going to start with the, also with the, I'll send it with the, I want to send it with, these are the charcoals. So I'll send you the little kit. I might sell some sage bundles too. But let me get your 12 out first, okay? So yes, let's keep going, guys. Your 7th card out is Heartbreak. For some of you, you absolutely find out the reason why there has been this person, there's been an imbalance is because this person was juggling somebody else, and you find out the truth about it, and you spiritually are trying to figure out how to proceed. That's why there's no action. That's why there's no wands. There's no fire, because no action is being taken. This is everything you're thinking about what's happening. You know what I mean? It's like, this is what's happening in my 3D world with the pentacles, and then processing. And it's like you're processing the pain that you feel about what it is you now know. Because I think at first it was like, okay, there's this imbalance here. And then when you dug deep, it seemed to be a bigger problem as to why the imbalance is there in the first place. I'm sorry, guys. And sitting with yourself about it. I'm still going to show you guys the cards. Six of Cups. You might know the truth. This might be behavior. The reason why you're thinking of the end, some of you might be thinking about the end with a partner, and the reason why you're thinking of it about the end but haven't taken action is because it might be something you've already experienced with this person before and ended it and went back. So it's almost like you're deciding to take time before making action because you don't want to do something and then renege on it again. It's almost like if you're going to make it done, it's going to be done for good this time. And you're heartbroken by all the past memories. It's like you're thinking of the end, but then, you know, it's like waves of emotion. You think of the end, you're being practical, this is logic, but then the emotions flood in, and then you're like, oh my God, the heartbreak, but the good times. You're almost heartbroken by the positive thoughts of the past because it's making it harder for you to make the practical decisions you need to make in your life right now. You know, it could be that if you communicate this imbalance with this person, that they come to you and really play off of the past and the good times, right? And that could be this person preparing all of this, what to say and how to retain you. As I said, retain, we got the sun. You know, some of you need to retain more vitamin D, more sunlight, maybe vitamin D. I got jokes. Yeah, this is beautiful. It's like, it's funny because, so here's the card of the past. On one side of it is heartbreak, and on the other side of it is sheer like happiness and bliss. So it's like reflecting on this type of relationship. Sorry guys, if this keeps going, I'm gonna have to pause it because my ears like, my throat's itching something wicked. So yeah, maybe this person makes you feel both ways. And that's why you're not taking action, because you're conflicted by how this person makes you feel. They make you feel so good, and they can make you feel so fucked up all at the same damn time. Right? And then you need to decide what it is about this truth, because the fact of the matter is you need to accept the good and the bad about anybody and figure out how you're going to proceed with them. Proceeding under the assumption that somebody's just shit or somebody's just great is false pretenses. You need to do not proceed unless you have both pros and cons. I need pros and cons. Like I need both. I need the full scope. I want the ugly picture, because I'll still proceed, because I know there's an ugly picture to everything. So I would feel more comfortable proceeding if I had that picture up front. It's like, the fact of the matter is that you experience the good and the bad. It doesn't change the fact that you need to take an inventory check towards this 10 of Pentacles. It's like, it's almost like how you feel is great, but there is a bigger picture that you need to make sure that you are continuing to color. You know? Because I don't know if all of this good shit really falls in line with this. This is you. This is the truth. Your path. This is like the yellow brick road. It's like your path to the 5D. And the 5D being heaven here. Not heaven in when you die. Heaven right here. Okay? Because you do not need to die to experience hell or heaven. Trust and believe me. You are actually meant to experience both right here. The Garden of Eden isn't up there. When you go up there, you fight. The Garden of Eden is right here if you get it right. If you believe it. Because a lot of people, they've been experienced a certain darkness and they don't actually believe that the 5D exists. They believe it's just, you know, you're just here going through an experience that's dark and hard, and that you'll die and go to heaven, hopefully, and then be able to experience joy. No. Or else God would have never sent you down here to begin with. He would have just kept you at your ass at home. No, he knew there was something really dope that you could experience down here. And this is what we're on the pursuit to get. Your dark experiences actually helped you navigate your way through and actually helped other people find their way to the 5D, whether you intended to teach them that or not. It's like shining in bright places, in dark places is, let me not go there. Accepting the good and bad of a situation is the point, guys. Accepting the good and the bad and knowing that you can have this again with somebody else. But it's like, how bad was this and how good was this? Because I don't know, only you know. You need to decide what, because this is good. Like, I'm struggling to explain that there's a certain level of acceptance that needs to happen come the end of March. Yeah. That's why there's no fire. There's no action. There's no action because thoughts need to get in order before anything is done. A lot of Pisces are going to spend a lot of time really figuring out how they feel about a certain partnership, relationship, or family, even family dynamic, because some of my Pisces carry a big burden in their home, in their family life. And I think some of my Pisces are realizing it's not sustainable. And if anything, it might be actually enabling other family members to be codependent over you. So you might start realizing the truth is you're not really helping them. They're just actually becoming more codependent over you and doing less because they know you'll pick up the slack, right? Anyways, though, the last card in your spread is the Sun. So this is a very joyous time going into spring, summer. You know, I'm getting like summer is going to be really enjoyable. And you might be able to actually enjoy some things you used to enjoy that you might not have enjoyed for a really long time. And that could even just be a heavy social life. That could be, you know, traveling, you know, doing things that are fun that you used to do. If you used to camp as a kid, you might go camp. It's like nostalgia. But again, these are the thoughts and the feelings surrounding these things. So let's get some clarification. We're already almost 40 minutes in. Holy shite. Let's get some clarification on everything. Because you're the only court card here. And the only major arcana is the Sun. So I think that's the focus. It's like, regardless of anything, you're going to experience you're going to get clarity. The Sun is definitely clarity. You're going to go into April, May with a lot of clarity about the situation, which is where I think then more of the action will then take place. Because right now you're just healing, you're chilling. That's why, like I said, there's no action being taken by you. You're thinking about all of this shit, reflecting on everything, right? Like that's what this Knight of Cups is. That's why I believe this Knight of Cups is you. He's sitting, he's not doing anything, he's preparing something, right? He's healing, he's, you know, doing all that. Another Ace. I mean, somebody from the past could come back towards you. Like if it's your birthday, somebody from the past might, you know, wish you a happy birthday or reach out to you over your birthday, and it might be, it could be an Aquarius, could be a Leo. But regardless of that, you guys know I'm not hung up on that. It could be something you waited for or wanted. It could be somebody that you're really sexually attracted to. They might reach out to you, and I have no idea like how that will play out. I mean, because it looks like you're preoccupied about something currently, not from the past. And then you know, in a couple of weeks, this could be like for the Pisces that are Pisceans that are born in the later part of their sign. You know, somebody from the past reach out on your birthday, and then it kind of just is like, maybe you're shocked at how happy you are to hear from them, and you're just kind of like, well, this is strange, because you're going through this whole like tug and pull with somebody else about somebody else and what they're not doing, or if they're juggling and have somebody else, and then all of a sudden somebody from your past comes back, and then you're like, huh? That's why I think it's like you're heartbroken by what it is you're experiencing, and then the past comes back and brings some kind of excitement. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic, even though I think it could be, because the sun is under the Knight of Cups. But I think it could be anybody. It's just it takes you away from the feeling of being heartbroken or sad. So that regardless of who it is that comes back, you'll be happy about it, even if it's not romantic. This is Cancer energy. You know, we've got the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So I do see, anytime I see that, I see an emotional upgrade, like emotional maturity. So you go from the Knight of Cups, who's sitting there crying about the past, these cups, these spilt cups, trying to refill spilt cups, all this shit. And then it's like, you realize the cup you were working on, your self-love, was the only cup you ever really needed. So then it goes in reverse, and you're no longer crying about the past. But what's funny is I think that there's something about the past unrelated to this imbalanced partnership that's happening currently or in the near past, near future. It's like it totally like brings your attention away from that. It brings your attention away because it's exciting. That's why I said you're happy to see this person, regardless if it's romantic or not. Happy enough that it really moves you away from feeling sad. You know, it seems like a relief, considering how in your head and stressed out you've been about this imbalance. Some of you have been really stressed out, wondering is the reason why this person isn't giving me certain things, is it because there's somebody else? And then to find out that that's the case, that's fucked up. That's really fucked up. And that heartbreak is very distracting. And then like the last thing you're thinking of is somebody coming back. The last thing wow. Some of my single Pisces, it's such a small amount of you. It almost makes me not want to say, because I don't want to give false hope to anybody, but it's like some of you, fuck, nah. I can't. It's such a small amount. And then to like, I can't. Sorry, guys, not to give you that big head fake. It's just not. I'm not out here selling no dreams, blood. We're at 43. A couple more minutes here. Spirit, can I get clarification on this entire spread? This 9 of Swords, this first row, 9 of... Hold on, guys. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I had to get that. It's okay. It's okay. Anyways, I'm going to try to pick up where I left off before I wrap up this reading. This 9 of Swords, the clarification is, again, the moon. This is what's unknown to you. You don't know why there's an imbalance, okay? You're unsure as to why, and or it's being illuminated how imbalanced the situation is, and it's becoming stressful. And I'm assuming it's becoming stressful for the person that's bearing the burden of it, who's having to pick up the slack, okay? Spirit, can I get clarification for this Ace of Swords, the Chariot, and it's in reverse? A lot of you are going to decide that you can't proceed with the situation because it is so imbalanced. Yeah, some of you are going to decide it just can't, because I think you might realize this person isn't capable or doesn't want what you want, right? Because if it's the 10 of Pentacles, you're out here working hard to get, and this person only wants the 6. I mean, that's a huge incompatibility that you need to consider. Love the person, that's great, but again, it's a burden. The 10 of Pentacles clarified by the 10 of Wands. It's like you're bearing the burden of this vision all by yourself. So you decide the truth is that you can't proceed forward because there's no victory in the 10 of Pentacles by yourself. Unless you win the fucking lottery, but even still, it's community. You know, it's community. Like, I believe other people have to be involved, whether it's a romantic partner, life partner, whatever, right? If it's not, then it's enough money to take care of children and grant, like, all that shit. It's like legacy, right? Yeah, it's like, I'm going to put this back because I said I'm going to put this back and I've got the 10 of Pentacles. So, like, again, this is alluding to cheating. Somebody is going from household to household. So for those of you that have experiencing your partner not giving enough, there's a very good chance it's because they're in another household not giving enough there too. Okay, why? Because they're coming up as a cheater. Somebody who comes in and comes out, they're unreliable, they're flighty, and they don't really have anything to offer other than that stick. Okay. And then, wow. A lot of you, a lot of you with this Queen of Pentacles decide to end a relationship and go about being single abundantly. And it's funny because it brings you go from the 6 to the 10. Sorry. You go from 6. The 9 of Pentacles kind of is like the Queen to me. But anyways, it's like you progress. It's like you get as close to the 10 of Pentacles as you can get. It's like you realize that this person actually is depleting it. Like, if you join in a partnership, your income should double, not deplete. Okay, that's a big problem. That means somebody's taking more than they're giving, and that's usually, or that could vary, that's either due to their own limited capabilities or because they have resources invested somewhere else. All right? Okay. And then Spirit, can I get clarification on this 6 of Cups? I gotta know. Wow. Clarified by the Knight of Cups. Okay, so there's a couple of messages. For some of you, it's just your own passions. You're going back to the fun. You're going back to the place you were before all of this stress, because I think you guys have been under stress and pressure for some time and becoming very uptight. Maybe have really heavy energy, maybe having to spend time alone because you realize your energy isn't really very social even. It's like going back to that. Again, it could be there's a chance that somebody from the past is going to come forward to Pisces offering something maybe around your birthday. Maybe they might use your birthday as a way to kind of slide in the DMs only for there to be plans, and now you're chilling, and now it's been 2 weeks and you've seen and spoke every day. So for a small percentage of you, I mean, I didn't want to say that because like it's a small percent. Because for a lot of you, you're just leaving an imbalanced situation, whether permanently or not. You're leaving it to be happier. It's almost like realizing that you're the one with the coins and you're the one with the stability and you're the one that should be happy, not this person who isn't putting in as much or who could be juggling me within somebody else. It's like shutting the shit down, you know, and shutting down your own, like, it's like, I know you're hurt, you're going to be hurt, but some of you are not allowing somebody to take all the material wealth or stability that you've acquired or use you for any gains, and for some of you, it's not even like you have that much cash. It's just that you have enough. It's still more than 2. I mean, so if you're being generous when you're not even in a place to be that generous, don't cry when you're out on your ass eating Mr. Noodle every day. Because what you shouldn't have done is narcissistically believe you were in a position to be more generous than you really are. That's how you end up at the 5, which is being left out in the cold. And then lastly, Spirit, can we get clarification for the Sun? We got Oh, what's it? Look! Clarified. I love when Spirit does shit like that. is so cool. Taste. What the fuck? Some of you, some of you are going back to a blissful place in your past, or it's coming back to you. Some of you are traveling to somewhere you went when you were a child that you absolutely love. Some of you are straight reconciling with someone from the past that made you so fucking happy. Shit. Oh, shit. Sorry, Torres. It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Yo, that was so... I'm wrapping it up here. We're going to do a romance angel card, but we have to... There's not a single card I need to pull out for that. That's huge. The Six of Cups and the Sun, clarified by the Six of Cups and the Sun? What is going to happen to you people? Your birthday is going to be good. Some of you have people thinking, some of you have had people waiting to communicate with you and plotted on doing it on your birthday. Yeah. I said it! Okay. I'm sorry I'm on 10, guys, because this isn't a game. Spirit's like, what the fuck else do you want me? Like, I gave you it. Like, this is the end result. Some of you are absolutely reconciling with somebody from the past. Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm a believer if it's in the past, because I'm a different person. Like, I will make sure it's dead. Okay? So I don't typically need to revisit the past. But shit, if it looked like this, I'm all for it. And a lot of you are absolutely all for it. Do I need to pull another romance angel? Yeah, we got to, because I don't believe all of you are going to be reconciling. Some of you are going to be departing from somebody who's a fucking leech. True love and flirt. Guys, I see some light energy coming in. If you are going through this heavy shit during your birthday month, guys, let the people around you that try to make it light for you. If people want to do something for your birthday, let them. If they want to take you out, go. Especially if you're all stressed, because the first card out is stress. I think a lot of, the Pisces watching are reaching out and looking up for tarots because they're specifically stressed about some unclarity around this lack of balance between them and somebody else and wondering why. And it's like, I think you find it out, and then your stress turns to heartbreak, and then you allow for light energy to come in, and it fucking comes. And shit. Yeah, that's really, really good energy and attraction and new love. True love, new love, attraction, and flirting. It's like, again, it's these synchronicities to me. It's so... balance. If balance is what you got, if balance is what you want, then balance needs to be the goal. It's like, strive for it, because the only reason why you want it is because it's in the air. It's lingering in the air. You might reconcile with somebody. It's going to be balanced. That's why the Sun and the Six of Cups came out. It's mirroring. You're going to mirror somebody. Somebody is coming. This Knight of Cups is going to it could be Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but it's like this offer is coming to this single person, or or this Earth energy, this grounded, stable energy is re-emerging from the past, which is why it invokes nothing but good feelings. That's why it can be trusted, because it's coming from a stable place in the past. This thing from the past that's coming back didn't hurt you before. No. They come back when you're hurting from what you just detached from, or what you're going through currently. If the past comes back, this is not someone who hurt you. This is somebody you had great memories with from the past. Like, fantastic. Okay? Great. I have to wrap up your reading. We're at 55 minutes. Guys, happy birthday. I love you, each and every single one of you. And I mean that because I'm a real one. Okay? I am a real one. Okay? So I thank each and every single one of you. Please like, share, subscribe. Continue to let your inner angels live. And I will see you very soon. Till next time. Ciao.